What's up, monkeys? And welcome to DDP TV. Today it is Wrasslin Wednesdays. And I've got to sort of switch things around. Even though if you're watching this right now, then this is for you, because that means you might have watched episode 11. But as it turns out, of Wrasslin Wednesdays, I'm doing the chronological order of my career. Episode 11 will now become episode 12, and this episode 12 will eventually become episode 11. If you're watching this much later on, then it'll all make sense. You don't listen to anything I just said, because none of it makes any sense. So it was mainly out of order. So I'm putting it back in order after I send this email out. So here's the deal. We are in the whole $13 million money, the 127 passes or whatever I said I did at the crap table, where I won $13 million. I'm going to take you right before that with a very young Eric Bischoff. The video that'll be right under me will be Eric Bischoff interviewing me, the Diamond Doll, and Max Muscle, who only has one thing to say, and you know that is just absolutely. He'll be interviewing me and Doll and Max, and of course I'm going to, as being the obnoxious heel that I am, especially on these days, I'm going to take over the interview. And Bischoff does throw some props, and then he buries me. And make sure you notice when he's busting my chops in these videos for being not this Mr. Limousine riding, Learjet flying, Ric Flair type of character, but really a facade. And showing that the character Diamond Dallas Page is virtually broke. He's sold his jewelry. He's got bullshit eyeglasses on, fakes. He's got him and Max are doing all sorts of things to make money, and basically he's on his way to pissing all his money away because he has nothing. And it's a fun interview. The following interview. Now, by the way, I want to point out to you. Notice that when I cross my legs and my zebra skin boots, that I have a hole in the boot. it really did skin the hole in the boot, and that was like for real. So I decided to wear those boots, so it sort of gave the illusion again that I couldn't have my boots resold. So whatever it took. I also am like 265 pounds in this video, man. You can tell that I was all yoked up, and my face looks like a 45-pound plate face. Then I got that beard coming off the bum thing. So the bottom line is, fun video, and then right after that, Bischoff. There's another video with Bischoff and Bobby Heenan, and of course Bobby is the king of scoops, and Bischoff is trying to get it out of him. What's the deal with this whole $13 million thing? And that's like the videos you saw last week. They followed this. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, sorry. Had a great weekend this weekend. Actually, last weekend I was at Horror Find. That's Horror Find. It was a horror convention, and we had a great time there. Met a lot of people, met a lot of fans that actually get this blog and are members of Team YRG or future members of Team YRG, which is pretty cool. And I got to hang with my buddy William Forsythe, who is the sheriff in Devil's Rejects, and what a great guy he is. Smoked a cigar, chilled out, had a good time. Went to the Halloween contest that was, or not Halloween, but the costume contest that was held by Bruce Campbell, the guy from who's done all those B-rated Hollywood horror movies, a lot like me. Very funny guy, though. He also is on Burn Notice, and he's a funny character, man. He was very funny up on stage. Left there. Also got to spend some time with Bill Mosley, who played Otis, who is a really great guy. And then I came here to the Jersey Shore, and I've been with my family this whole week. I should say half the week. Spending some family time on the Jersey Shore. Now that all the Bennies, all the Guidos are gone, Ayo is out of here. And now I'm on my way to Fort Myers, Florida. So if you're in the Lee Civic Center area of Fort Myers, I'll be there at 6 o'clock on Saturday night. And I know Booker T's on the card, Billy Gunn, Jesse James, the Road Dogg, Hector Guerrero. So Tracy Brooks is going to be there. So there'll be some talent there. If you want to come on down, I'll be down there doing the meet and greet and do an autograph signing at the in the open and in the intermission. And you never know, I might be around and hit somebody with a diamond cutter, but that's about all you're going to see about my ass in that ring. And then from there, I'm going to see Mark Merrow, so I'll be in Orlando for probably 2.5 days, and then back to LA. So that's all I really got. Like I said, this Wrasslin Wednesdays. If you're watching this and you are not getting the videos, you're just getting the YouTube on YouTube, because you subscribe to my YouTube, so you don't get this, well, go to DiamondDallasPage.com, monkey, and pick it up. Pick up the Real DDP and sign up, subscribe to the blog. That's all I got to say to you. You're done. As usual, it's been your pleasure. See ya! Okay. See ya! See ya.